Welcome back. Have you ever felt trapped in a relationship, unsure if it's time to walk away? Today we're tackling a topic that resonates deeply with many of us. Knowing when to step away from a relationship that no longer serves us. Relationships can be intricate and challenging, and there are times we find ourselves entangled in situations that are neither healthy nor fulfilling. In this episode, if she exhibits any of these behaviors, it's time to walk away. We will identify specific behaviors that serve as red flags in a relationship. We'll discuss why these behaviors are alarming, how they can impact your well-being, and why prioritizing your mental health and happiness is essential. Before we dive into the behaviors to watch out for, let's establish the importance of self-respect. Self-respect is about understanding your worth and knowing that you deserve to be treated with kindness, honesty, and integrity. When you have a strong sense of self-respect, you're less likely to tolerate actions that undermine your value. This mindset helps you set healthy boundaries and recognize when those boundaries are crossed. Always remember, you are not obligated to stay in a relationship that detracts from your well-being. Think of it this way. When you respect yourself, you create a standard for how you expect to be treated. This foundation is crucial as we navigate the complexities of relationships. It empowers you to make choices that align with your values and desires, ensuring that you are not just passively accepting whatever comes your way. Now let's dive into the first behavior to monitor: a lack of communication. Communication is the foundation of any relationship, enabling us to express our thoughts and feelings effectively. If she consistently avoids open and honest dialogue, it's a significant warning sign. When communication breaks down, misunderstandings can escalate, leading to resentment and frustration. Picture a scenario where you're trying to discuss something important, but she frequently shuts down or dismisses your attempts to engage. This creates a barrier that can be hard to overcome, fostering emotional distance. Healthy relationships thrive on open dialogue. If you find yourself constantly initiating conversations while she remains disengaged, it may indicate a lack of investment in the relationship. Ask yourself, is this a temporary phase, or does it reflect a deeper issue regarding her commitment? Remember, a lack of communication can breed feelings of isolation and insecurity. If you're not able to connect on an emotional level, it might be time to reconsider whether this relationship is right for you. Next, let's discuss disrespect. This can manifest in various forms, such as belittling comments, dismissive attitudes, or a lack of consideration for your feelings. If she frequently disrespects you, whether verbally or through her actions, it's a clear indication that she may not value you as a partner. Disrespect can be subtle. Perhaps she makes jokes at your expense or ignores your boundaries. Over time, these behaviors can erode your self-esteem and lead to a toxic dynamic. It's essential to recognize that disrespectful behavior should never be tolerated, as it can have lasting effects on your mental health. You deserve a partner who treats you with kindness and consideration. If you find yourself feeling belittled or unappreciated, it's important to address these issues openly. If the disrespect continues despite your attempts to communicate, it may be time to walk away and seek a relationship that uplifts and supports you. Inconsistency is another behavior to be aware of. If she often changes her mood, opinions, or commitments, it can create confusion and uncertainty. This unpredictability can be emotionally exhausting and indicate deeper issues such as fear of commitment. For example, if she is affectionate one day but distant the next, or if she makes plans but frequently cancels at the last minute, it can leave you feeling unsure about where you stand. This kind of emotional roller coaster can lead to anxiety and frustration, making it difficult to build a stable connection. While everyone has ups and downs, a pattern of inconsistency might suggest that she is not ready to engage in a healthy relationship. If you're constantly questioning her feelings or intentions, it may be time to reassess the relationship. Healthy relationships require a level of consistency and reliability. And if she cannot provide that, it may be time to consider walking away. Support is crucial in any healthy relationship. If she shows a lack of support for your goals and challenges, it may signal a lack of investment in your well-being. A true partner should be your cheerleader, encouraging you to pursue your passions and providing emotional support during difficult times. If you frequently feel dismissed or unsupported when sharing your aspirations or struggles, it may indicate that she is not genuinely invested in your happiness. A caring partner will celebrate your successes and stand by you during tough times. Lack of support can manifest in various ways, whether it's not showing interest in your achievements or being dismissive of your feelings. This behavior can lead to feelings of isolation and resentment, as you may find yourself questioning whether she truly values your happiness. If you consistently feel unsupported in the relationship, it's essential to assess whether this dynamic aligns with your needs. Remember, you deserve a partner who uplifts and empowers you. And if she cannot provide that support, it may be time to walk away. Manipulation is yet another significant red flag that should never be ignored. If she employs tactics to control or influence your feelings and actions, it's a clear indication that the relationship may be unhealthy. Manipulative behavior can take many forms: guilt-tripping, gaslighting, or playing the victim. For instance, if she often makes you feel guilty for expressing your needs or desires, or if she downplays your feelings to make you doubt your perceptions, it's a sign of manipulation. This kind of behavior can create an unhealthy power dynamic, leading to feelings of confusion and self-doubt. Healthy relationships thrive on trust and mutual respect, not manipulation. If you find yourself constantly accommodating her needs at the expense of your own, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. Remember, you deserve to be in a partnership where both individuals feel valued and respected. If you notice manipulative behavior, it's essential to address it directly. However, if the behavior continues despite your efforts to communicate, walking away may be the best option for your mental and emotional health. Compromise is crucial in any relationship. If she exhibits an unwillingness to meet you halfway, it can lead to frustration and resentment. Relationships require give and take, and both partners should be willing to find common ground. If she consistently dismisses your opinions, refuses to consider your needs, or is unwilling to make adjustments for the sake of the relationship, it may indicate a lack of investment. A partner who is unwilling to compromise may not take your feelings seriously, leading to a one-sided dynamic. Compromise is essential for maintaining harmony and balance in a relationship. If you find yourself constantly accommodating her desires while she shows little willingness to consider your perspective, it may be a sign that the relationship is not healthy. It's important to address these issues openly and honestly. If you cannot find a resolution, or if she continues to resist compromise, it may be time to consider walking away for your own well-being. Controlling behavior is another significant concern. If she tries to control aspects of your life, whether it's who you spend time with, what you wear, or how you spend your free time, it's a cause for alarm. Healthy relationships are built on trust and respect, not control. Controlling behavior can manifest in subtle ways, such as making passive-aggressive comments about your choices or being overly critical of your decisions. Over time, this can erode your sense of autonomy and self-worth. If you ever feel like you're walking on eggshells or that your choices are constantly scrutinized, it may be time to reassess the relationship. You deserve a partner who respects your individuality and supports your right to make your own choices. If controlling behavior continues despite your attempts to address it, walking away may be the healthiest option. Remember, you have the right to live your life freely and authentically. Emotional drama can also be exhausting. If she thrives on creating chaos or drama in the relationship, it can lead to stress, anxiety, and frustration, making it difficult to enjoy a healthy connection. While it's natural for relationships to have ups and downs, if she frequently instigates conflict or thrives on dramatic situations, it may indicate a deeper issue. Some individuals may struggle with emotional regulation, leading to a pattern of creating chaos in their relationships. If you find yourself caught in a cycle of emotional drama, it's essential to evaluate whether this is a pattern you want to continue. Healthy relationships should provide a sense of stability and security, not constant upheaval. If emotional drama persists despite your efforts to address it, it may be time to walk away. You deserve a partner who contributes to your happiness, not one who creates unnecessary drama and turmoil. Another behavior to watch for is a lack of accountability. If she consistently refuses to take responsibility for her actions, it can create an unbalanced dynamic in the relationship. Accountability is essential for personal growth and healthy relationships. If she frequently blames others for her problems, avoids addressing her mistakes, or dismisses the impact of her actions on you, it may indicate a refusal to engage in self-reflection. This lack of accountability can lead to feelings of frustration and resentment, as you may feel like you're carrying the weight of the relationship. Healthy relationships require both partners to own their actions and work toward improvement. If she is unwilling to acknowledge her mistakes or make an effort to change, it may be a sign that the relationship is not conducive to your growth. If you find yourself constantly having to forgive without any acknowledgement of responsibility, it may be time to consider walking away. You deserve a partner who is willing to grow and evolve alongside you. Finally, let's talk about the concept of the final straw. Every relationship has its challenges, and it's normal to experience ups and downs. However, if you find that you've reached a point where you're consistently unhappy or unfulfilled, it may be time to reevaluate the relationship. Sometimes a series of small behaviors can accumulate over time, leading to a breaking point. If you find yourself feeling more drained than uplifted, questioning your worth, or doubting the relationship's future, It's essential to reflect on what you truly want. Recognizing the final straw is about honoring your feelings and intuition. If you've reached a point where you no longer feel happy or safe in the relationship, it's crucial to take action. Walking away from a relationship that no longer serves you can be a brave and empowering decision. Remember, you deserve to be in a relationship that brings you joy and fulfillment. If you find yourself facing a final straw, trust your instincts and prioritize your well-being. As we wrap up today's discussion on recognizing behaviors that may indicate it's time to walk away, I want to leave you with a few final thoughts. Relationships can be incredibly rewarding, but they also require effort, respect, and open communication. If you find yourself navigating any of the behaviors we discussed, such as lack of communication, disrespect, manipulation, or emotional drama, it's essential to take a step back and evaluate your situation. Trust your instincts and prioritize your self-respect. Walking away from a relationship can be a difficult decision, but it's often necessary for your emotional and mental well-being. Remember that you deserve a partner who values you, supports you, and contributes to your happiness. Thank you for joining me today on this important exploration of relationships. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing to our channel. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. Have you ever faced any of these behaviors in a relationship? How did you handle it? Let's continue the conversation. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Remember, prioritizing your well-being is essential for building healthy and fulfilling relationships. Goodbye for now.